Let's finish up with the sound that I have of the wonderful witness against Mr. Zimmerman, a wonderful prize of the American educational system, Rachel Jeantel, who can't read the letter that she allegedly wrote about the shooting. She says she doesn't read cursive. So I think we should pick up with clip where she talks. Let's hear clip number 6.
The contents of the letter are yours.
Yes.
Are you able to read that copy well enough that you can tell us if it's in fact the same letter?
No.
Are you unable to read that at all?
Some of them I do not.
Can you read any of the words on it?
I don't understand. Cursive. I don't read cursive.
Well, that's okay. She doesn't read cursive. She's only 18. She's young yet. And so you have to, you can't condemn her. Don't judge her. Because if you judge her, you'd be a racist, number one, and an elitist for sure. She should have the right to be a witness and condemn a man to death, even though she can't read her own letters, because she never learned to read cursive letters. She was busy getting lessons on beauty, hairdos, nails, and things of that nature. So we're living in a wonderful country. This is why we have what we have. And then she can vote, by the way. She has the same vote as you. Let's say you have a degree from college. You've worked all your life. She has the same vote because it's a democracy. And you don't want to be unfair. There should be no literacy tests. That would be racist. Those who said that the Voting Rights Act, which was thrown out this week by the Supreme Court, is a terrible thing. Well, I don't know what's a terrible thing to throw it out, but the thing is that there's no longer a test for educational value. You could be a person who puts a thumb on a paper like in Iran with a purple mark on your head and vote in America. And you have the very same vote as the person who worked every day of their life for 70 years, as you should. And then you can go right back to the mall and get your nails done, because that's a democracy. That's the democracy that we all wish for. Let me hear clip 9. This looks like a goodie.
One thing about what Trayvon Martin told you that made you think this was racial.
Describing the person.
Pardon me?
Describing the person.
I just didn't...
Describing the person that was watching him and following him, sir.
Describing the person is what made you think it was racial?
Yes.
And that's because he described him as a creepy-ass cracker?
Yes.
So it was racial, but it was because Trayvon Martin put race in this.
No.
You don't think that's a racial comment?
No.
You don't think that creepy-ass cracker is a racial comment?
No.
No. Where is Tawana Brawley now that the prosecution needs her? Where's Al Sharpton? He could take time out from being I almost used the wrong word. I almost used the right word. I can't use the word for General Electric on MSNBC. He can come out with a bullhorn. He can come down there with a couple of busloads and start screaming. You know what I mean? It's like Tawana Brawley all over again. I'm surprised that an outside chanting burn the courthouse down to get the verdict that they want. You know, America's an amazing country to grow up in. It really is. It's getting more interesting by the day. So she doesn't think that those words are a racial comment. Let's continue with clip 10 with the Zimmerman trial.
Well, you didn't mention it in your letter, correct?
That's just a personal letter to the mom.
Right, you didn't tell Miss...
That's just a personal letter to the mother.
You didn't tell Miss Fulton that the man that was following him was a creepy-ass cracker, did you?
No.
All right. She didn't. She doesn't think the word cracker is a racial term. She thinks it refers to something you put jelly on. She's entitled. Everyone interprets words in their own way. Saltine is a cracker. It's not a racial term. It's a saltine cracker. I don't know what he's getting at, that evil man, that evil defense attorney. He's picking on this poor child. He's making her look bad. He shouldn't be doing that. He should have a separate set of standards for her, or else he'll be accused of being a racist. No question about that.